Hi America, this is Psychic Tracy Brown. It is July 16th. It is, I don't know, maybe about 4:30, July 16th on YouTube Tuesdays. It is a few days after the verdict for Trayvon Martin. And it has been a roller coaster ride. It's been a roller coaster ride for most African American mothers, and it's been a roller coaster ride for African American men. So, let me tell you that I've been uncomfortable with my outcome to the Trayvon Martin case. And I was so uncomfortable with my decision because I felt like I was too attached to it, and I also just couldn't imagine him not getting a sentencing of any kind. But I was so concerned that I pulled together a panel of psychics on my internet radio show that I do every Saturday at 11 o'clock Pacific. And it's called Pop Culture Psychics Celebrity Hot Topics on Blog Talk Radio. I was so concerned that I pulled two psychics together, one being Scarlett, who works out of the GREENMANSTORE with me, and the other being a European psychic that I've connected with, have been friends with for over a year. And the European psychic had no emotional connection to this Trayvon Martin case. So it was actually perfect to bring him on board because he didn't really know anything about the case, and he didn't spend a year like I did, emotionally attached to the outcome. And Scarlett was also the same thing. Like, she hadn't invested enough time because there were different dynamics. Why? But she didn't invest the same amount of time that I did, hoping for a particular outcome. So both psychics came very raw and very real. And I'd like to be able to tell you that Scarlett did see that justice was not going to be served immediately, but down the line that it could be served. And that could be through the Justice Department filing a civil suit to see if Trayvon Martin's civil rights have been violated, which they were. And also, the European psychic saw corruption, government corruption, and I just found out that Zimmerman's father was a very powerful judge in Florida, and that he saw a retrial. I misunderstood him, and I thought he said a mistrial and then a retrial, but he actually never said mistrial, to be honest with you. I don't think he did, but he did see a retrial. So, with that being said, I will post it on my Twitter. It's at Pop Culture Psychics on Twitter. And listen to what Scarlett had to say, listen to what Demetrius had to say, and it turns out that they were on point. They were on point. I usually am not that emotionally attached. Clearly I was. So now there's no more emotional attachment, except that I'm angry. I'm angry as hell, people. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. Unless you're black, you just don't understand. And I have followers of all races. But I promise you, unless you walk a mile in my shoes, a day in my shoes, you wouldn't understand. So I'm angry. So with that being said, you know what we're going to look at? We're going to look to see if the DOJ, Department of Justice, is going to find a way to charge Zimmerman with violating Trayvon Martin's civil rights. Let's see, people. Please, God, help me answer this question. Oh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 2, All right, guys. I'm going to try and keep it short, but I've already wasted 5 minutes. And I'm trying to keep particularly this short. Yeah. Prosperity begins. Rest and rejuvenation. 3. Zimmerman does get arrested again. They need to work out the details. They're trying to figure out, they're dissecting everything. Like if the DOJ goes for this, there cannot be a stone unturned. I know Eric Holder is in charge of the Department of Justice, but it's actually a female that is going to participate. It's because of a female that this actually goes through. And to be honest with you, it actually could be because of that stupid juror that's speaking too much. Oh, by the way, she had a book deal, but because a petition went out to the publishing company, the book deal was denied, or she dropped it, one or the other. Who knows? Facebook told me. People are going to be on pins and needles, to see what happens. And I got to tell you, in terms of race, you know, everyone is going to be on pins and needles. This actually hits home for a lot of people who are not black. I get a lot of minorities kind of getting what black folks are saying. Like, they're kind of getting it. I'm getting a lot of Caucasians are like, what the hell? So I do see where Zimmerman will be charged. I also see where there may be a firestorm if Zimmerman gets charged. Like, there's going to be a backlash like you can't imagine. Although we're having a huge backlash that he went not guilty. So it's just a combination of anger. But they're not going to go through with this unless they have the position of advantage. I'm kind of getting 1 month. I don't know if that makes sense. 1 month. But the trial will not go through. The answer to move forward on Zimmerman could take about a month. And I'm like, September. You know, that's a little longer than a month. But I'm like, September. You will get your answers, people. The trial may take up to a year to go through. I'm not going to tell you the outcome of the trial. Because that didn't work out well for me the last time. But I am looking at as to whether or not the DOJ, Department of Justice, is going to decide to move forward. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. And it does come as a big sacrifice to... comes as a big sacrifice. Like, somebody does it as the sacrificial thing to do. Like, I feel like somebody in high power is going to say, I know what this means, and I'm still going to do it. So, the answer is yes. I'm just going to end it there. I love you, Trayvon Martin. And I'm sorry that justice has not been served like it should have been, but I have faith in God that justice will come around again, and right will be righted again. I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, guys, it's July 16th, 2013. The question was, will the DOJ, Department of Justice, go after Zimmerman for violating Trayvon Martin's civil rights? And the answer is yes, and it could take about a month. And so we may not hear that they're going to do it until September. So as this progresses, then I'll do more readings on it. And also pertaining to all the riots out there, there's a way to do it peacefully, people. I'm a little fearful, and I don't want to be fearful. Like, I want everyone to be safe, and there's so many kids that are protesting, and I don't want you all to go to jail for the wrong reasons. And the neighborhood should be safe, and cars passing by, like, everyone should be safe. So my prayer is that we continue to protest so softly and protest petitions, because petitions really worked to get that juror not to make money off this poor boy's death. All right, guys, thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.